Welcome back, guys, to Octopath Traveler 2. Well, last episode, we concluded Frone's Chapter 3, Father's Root, by confronting Father within an abandoned church as he finished his story that implied he was Frone's father before clarifying the truth and then stating that he had raised Frone to kill him and put an end to his murderous thirst that he could never quench, as we claimed the second key and said goodbye to the only parental figure our thief had ever known. However, the two keys didn't fit the lock of the poison choker at all, leading Frone to have to track down her biological father in future. But now we start Cassti's Chapter 3. After remembering that she was part of Eir's Apothecaries, Castti follows Malea's hints and arrives in Helix. What is it that she is supposed to find here?
Healeaks. Something bad happened here. It seems deserted. Malea, where are you?
I don't think with our levels we've got any problem with getting stuff from lower level areas. Malea's right here.
Malea.
You came, Castti.
What were you doing here?
You're asking the wrong question. You should instead be asking, what happened here? Does the word Santanejo mean anything to you? It was a flower of great importance to Eir's Apothecaries.
Santanejo.
Good, Castti. It's finally time to remember. I'll even lend a hand.
Have a little bit of inquiry, eh? You need to remember, Castti. Remember the Santanejo blossoms. What do they do? Castti now recalls searching for Santanejo blossoms with another member of Eir's Apothecaries. This memory comes from a time when the band worked together to save people's lives.
Our story starts 2 years ago. It was a summer filled with the fragrance of green. The season of clouds and rain was right around the bend.
Am I going to die?
No, you're gonna live. Help is coming. Just hold on.
You're faster than expected.
How is he, Malea?
In a great deal of pain, but lucid. I've patched him up as best I could. We were right to keep him here for observation.
Here, Lind. This should ease your suffering.
Pulse strong, breathing steady. Good.
Thanks. I'll be able to climb up and fix that darned roof for sure now.
Easy there, old-timer. Learn your limits.
You're not climbing anything. A leaky roof won't kill you, but recklessness will.
You worry about getting better. I'll worry about those repairs.
Castti, really? Carpentry isn't our vocation.
But that won't stop our mother hen here. She just can't resist clucking over her charges.
No teasing.
Oh, where's Trousseau?
Sorry I'm late. I had to see an unexpected patient.
Speak of the devil, dear.
Welcome back, Trousseau. Who was this patient?
Sally. She fainted, so I went to see what was wrong. I administered to her, and she seemed stable for the time being. Here, my notes. Though, I'm still concerned for her. I'd like to follow up on her soon.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
You care more about your patients than any other apothecary I've met, Trousseau.
That's the heart of what it means to be a healer. To extend a helping hand to all those in need. Casti's creed and words to live by. It was the force of her spirit that brought us all together.
That creed's what makes our orders special.
I appreciate the kind words, everyone. But no working yourselves into the ground. Let's all take a break, yes?
A break for inquiry, by the look of things. Castti, I got my hands on some snowdrops. They're powerful herbs that can stanch bleeding. In the language of flowers, they mean... What do they mean? An incredibly bright and gifted apothecary. She once saw Castti as a rival, though this rivalry was gradually eroded by Casti's genuine concern for her patients. She now stands beside Castti as part of Eir's Apothecaries.
That was very helpful.
And tell me what it means. I'd be bedridden without Malaya's medicine, would you? An old man once plagued by lower back pain so bad he could not get out of bed. Thanks to Malaya's treatments, however, he's able to get around and go about his life without issue.
Thank you.
That's some good stuff. Oh, sorry, my mind was wandering. The young man tasked with looking after the village's horses. He's a diligent enough worker, though ever since Eir's Apothecaries arrived, he's like as not to be found staring off into the distance. He seems to have the most difficulty focusing when Elmer comes to examine the horses.
That was very helpful.
Yes, we know what's up. What about Yeha? She seems a little under the weather. Is that a horse's name? Well, the guy we just treated. That's Lind. A woman with an incredibly calming presence. She joined Eir's Apothecaries upon witnessing Castti cure an entire family of a grave malady. She and Randy have pledged their lives to one another.
Randy was just teaching me how to look after Jaya here.
He was?
Uh-huh. Jaya's just such a sweetie, isn't that right?
It must be nice to be so loved, Jaya.
Good going there. Are you not Randy? I don't even know anymore. Who's Randy? This is Randy. Oh, well, you're screwed then, aren't you? Another report here, Chief. The cows and pigs looking healthy. And his younger and far more dependable brother. Once grudgingly pulled into Eir's Apothecaries at Andy and Cassie's behest, he is now more active with the group than even Andy himself.
Randy, how are you and Andy getting along?
My brother's insufferable. We feud as often as not. I only wish that knucklehead had as much brain as he did brawn. If he was as clever as Malaya...
He'd be a force indeed. Still, it was thanks to his verve that you're standing here, yes?
Yeah, guess I owe him for that. I suppose Andy's got at least one good quality, huh?
You two make a wonderful team.
Do they? I'd mix them up with that just one layer difference name. My son still hasn't found himself a partner. You wouldn't happen to be interested, would you, Castti? A woman who ran a farm alongside her husband until recently retiring and handing the operation over to his son. She became one of Castti's regulars after Eir's Apothecaries cured an illness that threatened to kill off her entire stable of livestock.
Thank you.
I don't know if this ranch would make it without Eir's Apothecaries. Man running the farm his family bequeathed him. He was once obsessed with efficiency, but Randy and Elmer convinced him to start thinking of creating an atmosphere of calm so as not to cause stress to his livestock.
That was very helpful.
My god, will this town fall apart without Eir's Apothecaries, it feels like at this rate? Mr. Trousseau's exaggerating. Sally took a little tumble, that's all. This is Tim, Sally's closest friend. He sees just how much Sally hides her loneliness and wants to be there for her. He's constantly frustrated, however, by Sally treating him like her little brother.
Thank you.
I just tripped earlier. I'm fine now. A young girl who unexpectedly lost consciousness. Thankfully, her condition isn't serious, at least for the time being. She likes animals and wants to become a veterinarian. Currently, though, she puts on a brave face so as to not worry her hardworking mother.
Thank you.
May as well talk to everyone. It's not like we can when we, yeah. My grandma taught me all about the language of flowers. I can teach you too, Castti. For example, snowdrops represent an unbroken bond. Thank you, kid. The grandson of a noted plant expert in the village. He's now old enough to accompany his grandmother on her mountain treks, where she teaches him about the various types of wild grasses and other natural wonders. He's also grown curious about medicines, the efficacy and uses of which Castti and Randy are happy to impart to him.
That was very helpful.
He's a sponge. I found plenty of vegetables foraging today. I'm going to share them with everyone. A plant expert who often ventures into the mountains to pick vegetables and medicinal herbs. Share and share alike is her guiding philosophy, and so she freely distributes what she gathers with the villagers and Eir's apothecaries.
Thank you.
Everyone here seems so nice. Oh yeah, we should probably teach you first. I want to know Sally's medical history, so I'm asking her mother more about it. A young member of Eir's Apothecaries with a fervent idealistic desire to save lives. A bit too, levels high on empathy too, by the feel. 3 years ago, he joined the band after meeting Castti and company in Winterbloom. His boundless enthusiasm leads him to treat patients at all times with little regard for his own need for sleep.
How's Sally?
Right as rain, and playing up a storm. I was a fool for worrying over nothing.
There's no shame in feeling concern for a patient. In fact, I believe your empathy is your greatest strength.
Thank you. Well, guess I'll check up on some of our other patients.
Sally doing alright? I've never seen her collapse like that before. Sally's mother. Ever since her husband was killed in the war, she and Sally have lived on their own, and she works a multitude of jobs in order to provide for her daughter well into the future. The toil doesn't feel so bad when she reminds herself it's all for her daughter.
That was very helpful.
Anyone's in here? You're the last two. Are you, Castti? I'll be sure to get some rest. The village's elderly carpenter. Once upon a time, he helped construct New Delster's theatre, and he still feels as young as he did then. Alas, he's failed to fix a rather leaky roof ahead of the rainy season.
Thank you.
That's how it is when you're a tradesman, though, isn't it? You don't do your own stuff. Go on, Chief. I can handle the old time and the leaky roof, no problem. Randy's brash and headstrong older brother. He wanted to become a soldier before Castti taught him the value of life. It's unclear whether this lesson or his love for Castti is ultimately what led him to pursue a career in saving lives as opposed to taking them. That's a weird thing for Castti to just find out from an inquiry. She probably already knew.
I was just about to head up to Lynn's roof, see what I could do.
Thanks for handling that for me, Andy.
No need for thanks. Leave the muscle work to me. I got the brawn for it.
You certainly do. Well, off with you then. That should about do it. Everyone seems to be doing well. Now to my last job for the day, sorting through all these patient notes. Help! Tem?
Who's shouting? What's all this ruckus about?
His face is as pale as a ghost. What happened, Tem?
It's Sally. She suddenly fainted. I yelled and yelled, but she wouldn't wake up.
Could you take me to her, Tem?
We'll all go. Let me take a look,
This swelling on her forehead, it wasn't there before.
Some catalyst must have exacerbated her injury after you left. There's no way you could have predicted this, Trousseau. We'll need medicine to reduce the swelling.
Wait, you don't mean Santinejo, do you?
Santinejo blossoms? Those flowers that grow on the summit of Mount Lithia?
That place is rife with monsters. It's too dangerous for anyone.
Hold it, Trousseau. Where are you off to?
Flower picking, I presume. Please don't. You'll just end up another patient. We have medicine that can help with her condition. It won't do much, but we should try it first and see.
But Santinejo blossoms are the only thing that can save her for certain. If she can be saved, I want to do it. With my own hands.
Wait, that's...
Malaya, you and the others use what salves you have on hand. Keep her stable until we return. Trousseau and I will go gather the blossoms we need.
Chief.
Hold it! There's caring for patients, and then there's risking your life. You can't...
No, Andy. I can, and I must. I share Trousseau's feelings. This child's life is on the line, and we must do all we can for her.
Those are the Chief's orders, Andy. We'll do everything we can to keep her alive, Castti. Just be safe out there.
Thank you, Malaya.
Chief! That's it! We can save her with this.
Stay strong, Trousseau. Drink this. It's bitter as sin, but it will refresh you.
Skybomb? You never fail to impress. How'd you know we'd need it?
I never leave home without it. You all push yourselves too hard.
Guess we do. By the way, why'd you support my decision back there?
It was your spirit that motivated me. That earnest desire to save a life. You showed empathy and kindness. As a fellow apothecary, it felt right to encourage that in you.
There you go again, with that mother-hen routine. It is our purpose to extend a helping hand to all those in need. It was that creed, your creed, that brought me here. You changed my destiny. I became an apothecary to cure my sister's illness. A malady said to be incurable. I studied for years and years. And in the end, my efforts were for naught. I watched her die in front of my very eyes. Yet, on her deathbed, she said this to me. Though my life could not be saved, your hands are those of a healer. Help those in need.
Trousseau.
There. We have the blossoms we need. Let's take them to Sally, Chief. She's waiting for us to heal her.
And so we returned safely to Sally's side, the Santanejo blossoms in hand. We saved her life that day. Santanejo. Trousseau and I collected those flowers together. He was the gentlest of us all, and the purest of heart.
Yeah, that's right. Too pure by half. It's what made it easier for the darkness to find a hold. And stain it with evil.
What?
Search your memories, Castti. You're almost there.
Where are you going, Malaya?
The town square. Come find me when you're ready.
Seems we're big into the story times currently, aren't we? When Castti gets to know the scope of everything yet again. I know it's hard, Castti, but you're almost there. Castti and Trousseau once embodied the creed of Eir's apothecaries, extending a helping hand to all in need. The help of the Santanejo blossoms, but that was before Trousseau changed.
That was a long trip.
Long, yes, but productive. We saved a lot of lives.
And now, I'm happy to save my sore feet. Oh, I can't wait to dive into bed.
You were a trooper too, Jaya.
I hope Trousseau had some time to relax while we were gone.
There's our mother hen at it again, clucking over her chicks.
Oh, stop teasing already. It's darker than it usually is at this time of day. I can barely see.
Whoa! Easy there, Jaya.
Oh no, the animals! Chief, I'll see to them.
Something's wrong. We should hurry to the village.
The healers are back! Help! Help us!
It can't be. Sally! Tim! No pulse.
What?
The hell's going on here? What happened?
Sally and Tim went out to play, but never returned. The whole village went out despite the rain to search for them. We eventually found them behind the mountain. But by then, there wasn't any hope left for them.
Trousseau was here, wasn't he? Why didn't he help them?
We went to the House of Healing, but no one was there.
Trousseau was gone? But where did he go?
Black swelling all over both children's bodies. Signs that both coughed up blood. Their blood is black.
Black blood?
This must be some sort of poison. I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, Apothecary? I'm not feeling so great either. And the same goes for a lot of us. My body won't stop shaking.
Signs of paralysis setting in.
Blood. Andy, Malaya. Quickly, they'll need help breathing. I couldn't save them. Not one.
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
Chief!
The whole town's dead. Bodies are everywhere.
We need to stay calm and go over what we know. The first to fall sick were Sally and Tim. After that, everyone who went out looking for them fell one after the other. What sort of poison could do this?
Wait. Black swelling and blood, I know those symptoms.
The puddles, the water, the color is all wrong.
Randy, you're on. That black bruising.
Huh?
You too, Andy.
Damn it. Now whatever it is, we've got it too.
The rain, it's purple? Everyone, your coats. Quickly. It's the rain. There's some scourge in it that's causing the sickness.
Look, over there!
A wildfire?
No, trees don't burn like that.
Then what's causing that smoke?
I don't know, but I have a hunch. Whatever evil infects this rain, that smoke is the cause. It's spreading poison into the air to rain down upon us.
What do we do, Castti?
If we do nothing, this pestilence will only spread further. If we are to save anyone, we need to stop that smoke. There's no one else who can help. It's up to us.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Andy and Randy, you're with us.
Got it.
Elma, you stay here. Help anyone you can.
Let's move.
And stay indoors. Chief, please, you have to investigate that smoke. I would love to, but I can't soothe anyone at all at this point. Is there no one indoors anywhere? I've got a party of 4, but I can't open the actual party screen. Oh, that's a dead person. I don't think leave her on her own's the best thing to do. Can we, like, give her something? Guess if you don't know what the poison is, you don't know what to treat you with. Wait, I can get into battle with these 4?
That's right. We climbed that mountain to find answers. We needed to know what caused the rain that stole the villagers' lives. But I can't remember anything after that. I need to remember.
Ah, so now it's going to start us with our party. I'm just wondering if there's any treasure chests around. Which did not seem that there was on the way up.
May I have this dance?
I will go a step ahead, thank you very much, though I have no clue what your weaknesses even are.
Catapult! Go, go, go! Too obvious.
I guess start as swords and work backwards. Supposedly that was too obvious as well.
The winds of favor blow.
Yeehaw!
Did your winds level up or something then? I felt like it was a bit more.
Arrow of force.
Nice.
Arrows.
Here I come. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Let's hope there's a long path to climb, but there's a save point here. Mount Lithia, danger level 31. We have to be internal before we can get to the external. Diffusing serum is a very nice find as well, so there's more too.
May I have this dance?
The hell is this dude above me?
Here goes.
It's the Rat King. That's Rat King, and now we're at City Rat King. We're leveling up all the time here.
Catapult, go, go, go!
I'll go back to catapulting my arrows. What is that lance made of?
It's my turn now. The winds of favor blow.
Now it
Pierce
begins.
through.
Got who's next?
My turn.
Okay, swords are a weakness.
Poison slash. Has to be done.
Axes are a weakness.
I know no cure for evil.
We do so little damage. Not really that little. Without my boosted stuff. All the buffs and debuffs. A large olive of life.
You are a poison that must be purged.
Well, that's a big fish. We've got a slug and a very big fish.
Bring it on.
Thunder catfish, in fact.
Catapult, go, go, go! Two objects.
Swords for the slug.
Here I go. Axe attack. It's my turn now.
Icky slug never stood a chance.
The power of light.
Not great damage, you'd admit.
My spear does not err. I still have much to learn.
Thought we'd go with spear based on what we were getting there, because it wasn't really working to break through anything. There we go. Nothing hidden further this way. I don't know if this is the right way or not. Could very well be. Which means we'd have to go back.
Yeehaw!
I take it we'd have to assume that
Catapult, go, go, go!
the Rat King's weakness might be lightning?
It's my turn now.
Might be too much of an assumption though.
The winds of favor blow.
So if I had that and had her on step ahead, that would make everyone
Now
move
it
first
begins.
on the next turn, wouldn't it?
I'm just getting warmed up. Take this!
My turn.
Should be quite beneficial.
Poison slash. I know no cure for evil.
Again, this dungeon gives half the experience of the previous dungeon. Okay, this might both be the way. Unfortunately, this is the actual way, so we have to go back.